And we are live! I'm Marvin Mackay on Play-by-Play, your guide through every lap of today's race. The field is ready, the circuit is live, let's go!
And I'm Marley May. While Marvin tracks the action, I'll be watching the pit walls, the tyre wear curves and the weather data. If something is about to change in this race, we will see it coming.
Good to have you with us. Marvin Mackay calling the action today. Every battle, every gap, every decisive moment on circuit. Strategy will come into focus soon. For now, the running is clean. Augusto gets the job done and takes over position, P13.
Yeah, the team got that strategy window right. The stop is doing the overtaking for them.
Great to have you with us. Marvin Mackay on commentary today, watching the starts, the stops, and every fight in between. Does the leader watch the gap or the target lap?
I agree, Marvin. Right, and now the next challenge is resetting immediately to defend the return move. It reshuffles gaps without anyone having to earn it. The cars immediately behind gain time they did not produce. The cars immediately ahead suddenly have more space. An incident redistributes the race in 10 seconds.
Lap after lap of pressure, and finally, Jin gets position, P6.
Yeah, and now the race changes for both cars. One gets cleaner air and a target ahead. The other has to rebuild rhythm after losing position.
Drivers trapped in this train lose time at every compromised corner entry.
Right, and the defender has to spend tyre energy every time they choose the inside line. That cost does not show immediately, but it arrives later in the stint.
BMW M4 of Raymond finds a way by. Position P4. Looks like someone has gone around out there.
Right, and that is the other side of carrying wheel-to-wheel pressure. Eventually something gives.
Quietly effective from the driver, P11. That is another step forward for the driver, on position P13.
And there is the payoff for all of that patient work. The chaser kept asking the question until the defender ran out of clean answers.
A patient stalk ends with Simone claiming position P14. What does a position gain like this do to both drivers' tyre strategies?
And if that was done in traffic, it is even more impressive. The driver had to protect the lap while solving other cars at the same time.
Lap after lap of pressure, and finally the driver gets position P8. Jack gets the job done and takes over position P10. The car has come alive and Chico Maya is exploiting every 10th. Position P15 now. The air temperature at Le Mans is stable. That consistency helps the strategists.
And if the chaser keeps arriving closer at the same point each lap, the defender eventually has to choose between position and lap time. That is the decision point.
The strategists will have their say before this one's done. The question is when. One more place for Simone on the race reads position P11. That gap has barely changed in the last 2 laps.
And the key metric is the gap on exit. If it shrinks one more time, the move is alive.
Tyre management is the quiet conversation happening inside every cockpit right now.
And watch the exit of the final sector. That is where the next lap time comparison will tell us everything about which direction this fight is heading.
One more place for Chico, and the race reads position P13. This phase will define the race for the driver. Pace and position coming together.
When the gap goes inside 4/10 for 3 consecutive sectors, at that distance you are reacting to the car behind rather than driving your own race. That is when errors start. The quiet precision is impressive. No big spikes, no messy laps, just a car doing exactly what the plan requires.
Again in the running order, Jack advances to position P8.
Right, and that is what a sustained battle does. It moves the defender off their preferred rhythm one corner at a time.
The undercut gives Davey on position P8 on the road.
That is the finish line on the fight we were watching. The braking zone was always going to be the moment.
How much pace should a leader keep in reserve? What tells you the chaser is ready to commit? Opportunistic from Jack. On position P8, snapped up. Pascal is inside the danger window. The driver leads, but that gap is only half a second. What would make this battle tip suddenly? The overtake sticks. Raphael settles into position P10.
Right, and you could read it in the sector times. Every run out of the final corner was a rehearsal for this.
What does that arc say about the team's race plan?
Yeah, and you could feel that coming. The setup was already done. This was just the delivery.
Raphael capitalizes on the moment. Up to position P9. Every car that comes past the start-finish line tells its own story.
Honestly, if the gap is stable but the defender is changing lines, the chaser is already influencing the race. Control has started to move. The driver has found a more efficient way to make speed. Less sliding, better exits, and a tyre that still has something to give.
Top of the order now, Pascal. What was the key to making that move stick? The driver puts their name at the top of the timing screen. Race lead. How quickly can a driver recover from a moment like that? This lead is not settled. The driver has the place. Pascal has the pressure. Opportunistic from Simone. On position, P10. Snapped up. Can the passed car respond immediately? The timing of that move was perfect. Not early, not late.
Two or three more laps at this tyre age. After that, the wear curve takes over and the defending driver loses the ability to choose where to brake. The pass rights itself.
The asphalt has heat in it, so tyre life and rear traction are part of the opening story.
Tyre degradation is almost always the answer. The compound has moved past its optimal temperature range and every subsequent lap compounds the loss. The position drop is the symptom. The tyre data is the diagnosis.
The timing screen rearranges. Pascal is your new race leader. The driver muscles their way to the front. New leader on the road.
And the pressure in a gap is not evenly distributed. The car behind is usually more in control of that number than the car in front.
The complexion of this race changes. Pascal has the lead. The natural order has been challenged. The driver goes to the front. Fuel loads are coming down, and with them, the lap times. Physics does the negotiating. No comfort at the head of the field. The driver has Pascal within striking range. Momentum is gone. Keep it safe, then build the lap back from here.